Say, where did you get that new spiffy car?
Oh, at the good
The Tonka Ford Bronco.
Bobby.
Tonka Ford Bronco.
Let's pick up.
It'll take a mountain, it'll take a hill. The Ford Bronco always will. And it conveniently fits Barbie. Hello!
I'm the Chelsea's. Oh my gosh. You guys can sit in the back. Look at this little seat.
Well, kids, this week it seems to be thrift store find fun. Haven't been to any estate sales recently, but a few trips to the thrift store. This one yielded me some cool stuff, from sound blaster cars, the walkie-talkies, to this old Tonka truck. These are actually pretty cool. I couldn't believe I found this. I got it for half price. They were having a sale, so I got it for $4. You can't beat that. I have a lot of freaking memories with this. I had this one as a kid. The Tonka Bronco. I mean, look at this thing and all of its glory. I gotta get that little price tag thingy off with some, I don't know, alcohol or something to get that off. This thing's pretty epic. It's missing some pieces. I had this as a kid. Like I said, I had a spare tire, a gas tank, things like that. But what made this Tonka truck really cool is because it had the spare tire. You can change the tires in this thing. So let me demonstrate if I can do this without looking. But there's a little spinner here. You spin that. Let's see here. You spin that, and the tire comes off. All four of them do that. You know, how great is that? And so I can't tell you how many times it'd be like, ooh, I got a flat tire, I got to change tire, and you put the spare. Back in the late 70s, maybe early 80s, we didn't have like smartphones or television. I mean, if you had television, it wasn't even cable. It would be fuzzy. In my day. So this is all you had. And this, my friends, was probably the most exciting thing that, you know, holy crap. This was epic. You'd get on your Radio Shack walkie-talkie and say, come over to the house, Billy. You got to check this new toy I got. He would be next door, of course, because the walkie-talkie couldn't get much further than that. But we would change tires constantly. You flip this up. So there's a little doohickey, and then you just pop that on, give it a spin, and your tire's locked. All four of them do that. Isn't that awesome? Look at this thing. I love this thing. I tell you how many times I'd push this around the yard. I remember when I did end up breaking it. So what I was doing is I was riding it. Maybe I was 6, maybe 7 at the most. And I sat on this and I rode it and the back wheel broke off. And my parents tried to super glue it. And they tried to tell me, don't ride it, you know, like don't sit on it. But I would again sit on it and it would break back off. So, you know, it had an untimely death to it. But I love this thing. Oh my gosh, I love pushing this around the yard for just freaking hours. Climbing little dirt mounds with it. It was just awesome. I could tell this one's never been outside. You got the underbelly of this thing is, you know, spotless. It has a couple scratches from me being a dingleberry and climbing some rocks with it outside. Wow, this is a beautiful view of the lake. I'm the one to put the freaking scratches in this. Fucking idiot, you know what I mean? But I was playing with it and I was having fun. But what's really cool about this is it'll fit a Barbie doll. So my daughter actually likes playing with this thing. She was playing with this all day, pushing it around the yard and pushing around the house, putting her Barbie dolls in there. You girls look like you're having fun. Because it's pretty big. I'll do some close-ups, you know, during this to just kind of show it. And I haven't cleaned this up at all yet, and I don't think I will clean it up. I'll just wipe it, maybe get the dirt off, because I think I'm just going to give it to my daughter to play with. I mean, for $4, it's a pretty good deal. I think these sell for anywhere from $35 to $75, depending on the condition. And hey, it's a deal. Maybe at some point I will do some restoring of it, but you know what? It is what it is. I think it's really cool myself. My daughter likes to play with it. She puts her Barbies on it. So, we'll carry on the tradition. I like to give my kid a lot of the toys that I had when I was little. And, and just a kind of a cool little story to tell you about this car when I was little. We used to live on the countryside, and there was a creek behind our house. And we had a lot of frogs and toads and salamanders and turtles. But for like one summer, we had this explosion of toads. They were just everywhere. And I collected a whole bucket of them. I had a little aquarium I kept outside, but I filled it up with toads. And I was going down, and I had all these toads, and one of them fell out, and I ran it over, and it got a bloody eye. And like, oh, that just tore me up inside. Because I didn't, I really like animals. I hurt this poor little froggy's eye. And I think I let all my frogs free after that, because I was just so guilty for hurting that toad. And I hope he survived, but he was, hopefully he was okay. I remember I put him in a bucket, and I was taking him around the neighbors' houses, door to door, to see if anybody knew how to help the poor frog with the bloody eye. Neighbors just looked at me like I was some freak. I was like, get that toad out of here. I don't know how to work on a toad. Set it free, you goofball. So, anyways, I just remember being on the carpets going. But great find. Love it. This is just freaking awesome. Brings back a ton of memories. I just love playing with this old Bronco. It's just, just love this. This old Tonka. Made in the USA. It says Tonka Corp. I don't know exactly the year this came out, but like I said, it's probably late 70s, early 80s, maybe 78 or 79. When did the Bronco come out? That's probably when this came out. I'd have to look it up, but I'm lazy. Why don't you look it up? Put it in the comments. Please subscribe. Look this up. Tell me what year this was made, and we'll go from there. And, what a what a ba. So, have a great day. And stay safe. Remember, please subscribe. Please help my channel. It needs help. Thank you.